Hi guys, how's it going? I hope you are well. Here we go then. So a few of you have requested in my comments recently that I do a twin flame update. So for those of you that are not aware what twin flame essentially is, it's the idea that two souls are separated into, one soul is separated into two different bodies, okay, and then you reconnect. The twin flame journey is not easy. There's a lot of kind of healing that needs to happen. There's often one person that's running from the situation or one person that's chasing, and that dynamic can change. There can also be big differences like age gaps or religious differences or distance between the two people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the reading into your feelings and energy at the moment, and then your twin flames feelings and energy at the moment, and we'll see what is going on here and what next. Okay, what else we need to know. So let's start with you. You are the most important. If you'd like a private reading, you can book one in. I do offer video calls, love readings, twin flame readings, whatever you need. Okay, let's see. So we're beginning with your energy. Okay. So at the moment, your energy is reading as being quite guarded. You've decided to take a back seat, I would say. With this Emperor energy, even if you are not a man, we've got you in the masculine energy. So basically, you're trying to take control of the situation, or you're trying to take control of your actions at least. So the Four of Pentacles is about kind of, it feels like you're sort of, keeping your guard up or keeping yourself to yourself. You might still be manifesting this or visualizing this with the star, and it feels as if there is still hope here. You are still holding out hope for a reconnection and happiness and even healing. So it feels like maybe you've pulled back and you're focusing on yourself and what you need to work on and all of that kind of thing. And at the moment, I would say that, that there is a disconnection here with this Eight of Cups. Potentially you've decided to sort of walk away from this or pull your energy back from this. You are looking back with some sort of sadness or maybe even regret. So I don't know if that's over something you've said or done, or just in general, like the energy in general. You're waiting for some sort of offer, it would seem. You're hoping for some sort of offer, like a solid offer of a new beginning, or even like a commitment, a solid commitment. And it's almost like you're not going to back down on that. That is your boundary. But your walls are coming down, or your walls will come down if your person, if a twin flame were to sort of actually offer you something a little bit more solid. Now with this Justice card, it can be Libra energy, it can represent imbalance, but it can also be decisions. It can also be legal matters. If one of you is going through a separation or a divorce, that could be what is hanging in the balance here. So at the moment, I would say you're in a waiting phase. The Two of Wands is like a waiting energy. She's sitting there, she's looking out, and she's sort of wondering what next, wondering whether to go traveling, wondering whether to change her job, wondering just that there's many possibilities. So maybe you're focusing your energy on other areas of your life at this time. And with this Judgment card, it's an interesting one because this is very much like Phoenix from the Flames, particularly on this deck. So I feel like, again, this represents self-growth, self-love, self-worth, working on yourself, all of that kind of energy. The Page of Swords, though, is an interesting one because it is about investigating, gaining knowledge. It can be the watching and spying energy. So I would say that maybe there is still some energy exchange going on here if you are able to see your person's social media, or if you have mutual friends in common, or if you're able to see when they were online, that kind of energy. I feel like you're still exchanging energy even if you're not really in full contact. With the King of Swords here, we've got a lot of masculine energy around your feelings. Now, of course, you could be a masculine, but the energy is very much like you're trying to sort of take control of the situation and take control of your emotions. But it could also be that you're feeling like your person is being cold or distant or detached. And again, we got the Hermit. I just pulled a few extra cards here. We've got the Hermit. So potentially, going within, self-reflection, no contact. I often take the Hermit as no contact. We do get a leap of faith. There is some sort of like upcoming leap of faith. Maybe that's you deciding whether you're going to reach out or not. And the Three of Pentacles is like collaboration or teamwork, or can even be work-related connection. But see, then we've got the Tower and the Ten of Swords, which just makes me think there has been something quite painful here, like quite a sudden ending, quite an unexpected situation. It could even be that you used to work together and then you decided to actually leave that job. and leave that environment because it was just too difficult to be around. So that could well be how that reads as well, that you just decided to kind of leave your job, change your direction in life, take yourself away from the situation. I know that sounds quite extreme, but it can be overwhelming in that way. So your energy is very much focused on yourself, pulled back from them, maybe still watching them, maybe still trying to figure out where they're at and things like that. But I think that you are more focused on yourself than you are at them. So I would definitely not put you in a chasing energy at this time. Let's look at their feelings and their energy using a separate deck. So this is the Rider-Waite, that was the Light Seers. Let's have a look. Their current energy and feelings around the connection. Okay, let's see. Okay. Funny enough, you've both got the Five of Cups. So there on both sides, there's an energy of regret or sadness about what has gone on in the past and what has gone on before here. They have got quite a lot of struggles. I would say the chances are that they are in another relationship, or that, you know, the Ten of Pentacles can represent a struggle with their home life or a struggle with an existing relationship, potentially even a marriage. And that does quite often happen as well with the twin flame journey, that one of you or both of you will already be in a relationship or, you know, a connection that has to be, you know, finished in order for you guys to come together. Now, interestingly, you're reading as opposites, because you were reading as the Emperor, very masculine energy, very kind of like pulling back and focusing on yourself. They are reading as the Empress, which is more of a feminine energy, but it just depends which way around, you know, you see each other. And energy, everyone's got masculine and feminine, so it doesn't have to represent male, female. But the Empress is focusing on sort of being receptive. So I would say that maybe your person is expecting you to be the one to reach out, or you to be the one to make the next move, shall we say. You're both waiting. You both had the Two of Wands. You're both sitting there and wondering and waiting. Now, the Two of Wands traditionally can represent 2 days in terms of time. But for me as a reader, it's often more like a couple of weeks. But yeah, you're both looking back with sadness or guilt or regret, okay? And there's a lot of anxiety around your person, sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, maybe even nightmares. It can represent like disrupted sleep and dreams and things like this. They're focusing on themselves, or they are focusing on work, I would say, with this King of Wands, Six of Wands. It's kind of like success, recognition. It can represent a successful outcome, but we've got a struggle here, and the struggle, as I said, is either around a family matter or an existing relationship, marriage, whatever it may be. The Devil energy is like extreme temptation, but it can also represent toxic traits, you know, like drinking too much, drugs, addiction, obsession. Could even be that they are in a very obsessive energy about you at the moment. And this Four of Swords is like taking time to sort of rest and figure things out. Now, the Moon card here is about revelations. So it could be that they're about to actually own up to their own feelings, because with the Moon, it can be that they're hiding from their own feelings or emotions, or they're hiding their feelings and emotions from you. But it's about something that's going to be revealed, okay? So it's either they're suddenly going to have a realization, or it could be they're getting ready to reveal something to you, because we follow that with 2 pages. And the pages are often incoming, particularly that Page of Wands. It can be spontaneous or unexpected. The Page of Cups can be a bit up and down. It can be somebody that is emotionally very sort of inconsistent. And the Hanged Man is an energy of limbo, but it can also represent a change of perspective. So I think we're at a bit of an impasse at the moment. I think we're at a bit of a stalemate. I would say your person is waiting for you to make the next move. I don't know if you really intend to be honest. So I feel like we've just got a bit of a stalemate happening. Let's just see what else on their side. Is there anything else we need to know? Okay, so it looks like with enough time that the Chariot and the Knight of Swords would suggest that they will make some sort of progress towards you. It might not be immediately. The Chariot is quite fast moving, so I think we're talking weeks rather than months. But before that, see, we've got this Seven of Swords. That could mean that they're running away. I would definitely say that they are the runner in the situation. Usually maybe you would be the chaser, and that is why they're expecting that dynamic for you to reach out. But it feels like you've changed your approach to this. But this is like conflicted, running away from the situation. It can even be secrecy or lying to themselves. you know, keeping the situation secret. But this can be anger, this can be conflict, or it can be inner conflict. Out of the two of you, I would say it's more likely that they will back down first, but they are fully expecting you to be the one that will back down, because I think that is the pattern. So let's just have a look what the Oracle has to say. What is the advice for you? What is the advice for you here? I think we're looking at about a 5 to 10 week window here in this next cycle. So the twin flame energy tends to run in cycles. And I think that we are looking at about a 5 to 10 week cycle for this. Yeah, there's definitely energy of third parties being involved here. As I said, it may be on both sides, it may just be on one side. We've definitely got some manifestation going on as well. So we've got changes are ahead, okay? And then we've got be mine. For some people, this may even be a marriage thing or a proposal, but I don't know. It's just basically that the energy of the change will be that they're asking you for another chance, or, you know, things are going to start over again. We've got strong air sign energy here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but this can also just represent the thought process and the swords energy of thinking things through. We have got luckies on your side and good news, and we've got a lot of passion and desire and connection here. But there is energy of threes of crowds, so third party on one side or both sides is highly likely. And then we've got secrecy or lies or deception. But as I said, they could be lying to themselves. There could be secrecy around the connection. But they will take a gamble. So also with that Fool energy, it's like taking a chance, taking a risk. And we've got new doors are opening. Now, it doesn't have to be actually a new home or a move, but it's new opportunities, new beginnings. Like one door closes, another door opens. We have got you are the peanut butter to my jelly. So they do know that you are their person. You know, that you are well matched. That is what they want. And we have got dream big, but again, I think this is coming back to dreams and manifestation and visualization. So I don't know where you are in a cycle. You're all going to be at slightly different places within this twin flame cycle. But I think, you know, we're looking at a 5 to 10 week window for something to shift here. And I don't see it coming from you. I think they're expecting it to come from you, but eventually I think they're going to back down because they won't be able to take it anymore. And then there'll be some movement on their side. So I hope this helps. Let me know, drop me a comment, and I'll see you soon.